Let's talk about the Kotlin if-else expression. Decision making in programming is similar to the decision making in real life. In programming too, a certain block of code needs to be executed when some condition is fulfilled. A programming language uses control statement to control the flow of execution of a program based on certain condition. If the condition is true, then it enters into the condition block and execute the instructions. There are different type of if else expression in Kotlin. These are if expression, if else expression, if else if ladder, and nested expression. We are going to learn each about this in detail. Let's if statement. It is used to specify whether a block of statement will be executed or not. If a condition is true, then only the statement or block or statement will be executed. Otherwise, it fails to execute. Its syntax is like this: if condition, code to run if condition is true. For example, there is one program function main. Here is a variable is 3. If a is greater than 0, yes, number is positive. Let's open the IntelliJ IDEA. Let's create one main function, fun main. There we go. Here we take a is equal assign var a assigned to 3. Here we create one condition. If a is greater than 3, we will get println the number is positive. The number is positive. Let's run it. As you can see, here I have 0. Greater than 0, the number is positive. Let's run it. Yeah, we are getting the number is positive. Let's move on to PPT. Now, if else statement. If else statement contain two block of statement. If statement is used to execute the block of code when the condition becomes true, and else the statement is used to execute a block of code when the condition becomes false. Here you can see if the condition is true, then the else block will be executed, else the else statement will execute. Let's create one program to understand it. Here I created one program. Here the variable a is assigned to 5. If a modulus 2 returns remainder 0, then the number is even, else the number is odd. It is a simple program I have created of even odd number to check the even odd number. Let's open the IntelliJ IDEA. Here we take one variable a and assign it to 5. And now do if a modulus 2 is equal to 0, then println the number is even, else println the number is odd. Let's run it. As you can know, the 5 is a odd number. If statement is not true, then the else statement will be executed. Hope you understand. Now let's move on to PPT. if else statement. The next one is if else ladder. As you can see here, a user can put multiple condition. All the if statement are executed from top to bottom, one by one. All the condition are checked. If any of the condition is found to be true, then the code associated with if statement will be executed, and all other statement bypass to the end of the block. If none of the condition is true, then by default the final else statement will be executed. Here is the syntax. If first condition, if it is not true, then it move to else. If second condition, code to run if condition true, else it move to the else statement. Let's create one program to understand about the if else if ladder. Let's open an IntelliJ IDEA. Let's clear the code. Here I have initialized one variable var a of type int, and let's go. Let's import. I have to take the input from the user. Let's import the scanner class. As you know, we can use also interpolate Java with the Kotlin code. Import java dot util dot scanner. Okay, let's create a scanner where let's create an object of scanner class, whereas equal to scanner system.in. Now takes the input println, enter a number. A is assigned as dot next int. Now let's use the if condition. If a is greater than 0, then we print println the entered number is positive. Enter number is positive. Else if a is less than 0, that means println enter number is negative. Enter number is negative, or we can say enter number is negative. Else the next statement can be println entered number is 0, or we can say is equal to 0. We have successfully created if else ladder. Let's run it. Here we can see the variable is never modified to, so it can be declared using a val keyword. Change it to val. Let's change it to val. Let's run it. Enter the number. Let's enter the 4. The enter number is positive. Again run it. Enter the number. Let's enter the minus 3. The enter number is negative. Next one is let's enter 0. The enter number is 0. Hope you understand. Now move to the PPT. We have successfully completed if else if ladder. The next one is nested if expression. The nested if statement means an if statement inside another if statement. If the first condition is true, then the code associated block to be executed and again check for the if condition nested in the first block, and if it is also true then execute the code associated with it. It will go until the last condition is true. Like there is the nested if inside, if this condition is true, it will go inside the second condition and the code inside the second condition will be executed. Let's create one program to find the largest of the three number. Let's give you one example of this. Here I take three numbers. Let's understand with the help of example. Suppose I have three number. The value of A is equal to 30 and the value of B is equal to 20 and the value of C is equal to 10. I have to find the largest of three numbers. Here I apply nested if A is greater than B. The condition is true, it will go inside the another if statement. If A is greater than C, that condition is true, then both conditions are true, then I will get the message A is the greatest. A is the greatest. Now close this. Now take second condition. If we have second case, let's take the second case. We have A is equal to 20 and B is equal to 10 and C is equal to 30. Here we first check the condition. A is greater than B. A is greater than B, the first condition is true, as A is equal to 20 and B is equal to 20. The first condition is true. But when we enter into the second statement, A is greater than C, that is become the false, as A is not greater than C. As A is not greater than C, then it is obvious that the A is not the greatest one number. Then we will compare only the two number, that is B and C. Let's compare the two number. Here we, if B is greater than C, B is greatest, else C is the greatest. Let's do the practical using the IntelliJ IDEA. Open the IntelliJ IDEA. Let's clear this. Here I have declared one variable in A and take the input from the user. Here I apply the condition if A is greater than B. The condition is true. Let's go inside it. I have to take the three numbers, not a one number. I have to declare the three variables here. A, where B of type int, and where C of type int. Enter first number. Similarly, let's copy it. Enter second number. Similarly, Control C, Control V, enter third number. Now apply the statement here. If A is greater than B, now go to inside if A is greater than C. If both conditions are true, then println first is the greatest. Let's close this. Else, if B is greater than C, println second is the greatest. Else, println third is the greatest. We have successfully implemented the nested if else statement. Let's run it. Enter first number. Let's take the first case, make the A the greatest, A 10, and the second number B is 20, and is 30. Here get the first is the greatest. Now let's take the second case, again run it. Enter the first number, we make it 10, and B 30, and third number we make it 20. Now we got second is the greatest. Now let's run it again. Now make the third number greatest, 10, 20, and 30. Here we get third is the greatest. We have successfully implemented the nested if else statement. Let's move over the PPT. Now I will discuss about the Kotlin, basic of Kotlin language in detail on my next tutorial. Thank you.